Cleveland Guardians have the best record in the American League at 59-35, and absolutely nobody, even the most ardent Cleveland fans, saw this coming. Not to mention, this on the heels of them losing their Cy Young Award winner in 2020, Shane Bieber, for the entire season, as well as their Hall of Fame manager, Terry Francona, prior to it. In this video, we're going to highlight just how Cleveland has outplayed seemingly all expectations and whether or not they can actually sustain this and make a run deep in October. Let's delve into it. Now let's begin with the fact that I would be remiss if I were to start anywhere else other than the first law third baseman, Jose Ramirez, as the catalyst, because once again, the future Hall of Famers having an MVP-like season. The 6-time All-Star, 4-time Silver Slugger has amassed 23 home runs, 79 RBIs with an OPS plus of over 140. His 540 slugging percentage also ranks 8th in the American League, sandwiched behind teammate Steven Kwan and Astros star Yordan Alvarez. But as you know, Jose having a stupid season is not a delineation from the norm, and it's not abnormal at all. So as it pertains to the Guardians' hot start this season, what has changed? Well, alluded to, Steven Kwan has taken a gigantic step. The once slap-hitting left fielder has found his power stroke while continuing to hit for an absurd average. He's hitting .360 with an OPS of over .930. That ranks 3rd in the AL behind two guys you may have heard of, in Aaron Judge and Gunnar Henderson. He's truly turned into one of the best players in all of baseball. So needless to say, he and Jose rival any top of the combo in all of baseball. Now, next is their bullpen. It's absolutely disgusting. It's gross. For the longest, it was how they were competing for pennants a half-decade ago with arms like Andrew Miller and Cody Allen. And this current iteration of arms in the pen surpasses that dominance in my opinion, because this group goes 3 to 4 arms deep. Emmanuel Clase is the shutdown closer most staunch fans know of, and if they don't, they're going to know his name after watching the Midsummer Classic in Texas next week. And it's guys even past that, like Hunter Gaddis, who sports a 1.25 ERA. Yes, Hunter Gaddis has a 1.2 with an absurd .72 whip. He just doesn't let anybody reach base. He's absurd. Tim Herron with a 1.47 ERA, two even more random innocuous arms in former Royals closer Scott Barlow and some guy named Nick Sadlin. Both have ERAs in the low 3s. The game is just simply over. If they have a lead in the later innings, it's over. Now, dominant bullpen and 2 stars in the lineup are obviously nice to possess, but those alone don't allow you to jump out to the best record in the American League. So you may be asking, well, what else has gone right? Well, I'll answer that for you. Josh Naylor's continued his ascension, as his knack for driving and runs is forming one of the best in all of ball. His 73 RBIs ranks 4th in the land, behind an obviously alluded to teammate Jose Ramirez, superhuman Aaron Judge, and Phillies cornerstone Alec Boehm. And you compliment his bat by hitting first-time All-Star David Fry behind him, who no one, including myself, ever heard of him prior to this season, and it formed one of the most potent lineups in all of ball. Now, as I teased at the top, let's hark back to the pressing question: is this sustainable? Now, to me it is, because of the guys I mentioned. Sans David Fry and a couple of pen arms have track records, back of the baseball cards of greatness. So you'd surmise they can continue it even this season. And even if Fry tails off a bit, I still think they have enough firepower in the offense, especially if Kwan continues his power surge. I mean, the lineup goes 4 or 5 deep, even without Fry. The one contingency I would have to my yes is whether or not they add a starting pitcher. It's not a coincidence that I mentioned them at all thus far. They've been abysmal. And it's funny, they've been the clear Achilles heel, with really only Gavin Williams and Tyler Beebe giving them anything of significance, which is ironic because they've been the staple of the franchise over the last half decade or even further than that. But it seems as though the arms they've lost over the years with Trevor Bauer, Aaron Savali, Cal Quantrill, and of course Shane Bieber, it seems to just finally have caught up to them, and especially with Tristan McKenzie having a regrettable year going back and forth in AAA. So with that said, man, I truly believe if they had an arm or two during the rotation, I'm not even saying a star like Garrett Crochet, but how about his teammate Eric Fedde? Go pry him away. Or division rival Detroit Tiger Jack Flaherty, go pry him away. If they do, one or even both, and just mitigate the amount of innings the bullpen has to pitch, I really think the Guardians can win the pennant. I truly believe that. Even with all the platitudes we give teams like the Orioles, Mariners, and once upon a time the New York Yankees, it's time we stop summarily dismissing Cleveland. We're past the halfway point and they have the best record in the American League. That's not by accident. They're a good fucking team. Alright, what do y'all think? Is this run by the Guardians sustainable? Thanks for watching, and peace out.